One of our favorite segments. I'm mad.
It's a fun one, for sure.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Should we go to the mailbag for I'm mad to get it going?
I think we should.
Okay. Well, maybe you want to tell them the email address for...
Okay, so if you do have
something you're mad about.
Something to share that you're mad about, please email us at trailsidedukes
at
gmail.com.
.com. I thought you were going to say
trailsidedukes at gmail.com.
All right, this first one comes... I like this one.
Oh, boy.
This one comes from our good friend Terry Teabagger. He says, I'm mad. I don't like Tony's mustache. Not one bit.
Okay. Well, this is...
What do you have to say to that?
This is true Croatian, Canadian, American hairs growing off of my lip, Terry, and I'm sorry you're jealous. I have started growing my no-shave November gruff around it, so eventually it'll be a good solid beard, but you're going to have to just take it, my friend, and look at it and just soak it in. Too bad, so sad.
Or soak in it. Either one, Terry.
Right.
Terry, thanks for writing into the show, man.
Thanks. Thanks, Terry.
Come up with another one for Tony. I like it.
For sure.
All right, this next one comes from our friend Mark. He says he's got a good one here. He's really mad.
Is it more about my mustache?
This one doesn't include the mustache.
My mustache never smell the same again. You know that line?
I don't know.
Borat. Great scene.
Okay.
I won't get into specifics.
Okay. Mark says, I am mad at things that are or aren't. Right? So he uses example. I got to bring this in a little bit. It's small, but it says, for example, hoses. Some are non-kink and some are kink. So I think he's saying here is like, why the heck can't the industry get this, taken care of? Why wouldn't you just have all hoses not kink, right?
Is Mark a philosophy major? Like, this guy's going deep thinking.
He's philosophical while he's out there rolling up his hose, getting ready for winter.
Why aren't all hoses non-kink? Why would you want a hose that's kink? That's a good question. I don't know.
He says, I guess I'm the idiot for buying the one that kinks.
What kind of hoses you got?
I non-kink hoses.
I have non-kink too. So, Mark, why are you buying kink hoses? I
don't know.
Right.
So,
why would you want that?
He just says that I always have at least 1, 2, or 3 kinks when I go to water or give my animals water. What the heck?
It's annoying. Yeah. What kind of animals is he?
I don't. Last time I heard they had a bunch of chickens, but I don't know what else. I mean, either way,
is he
maybe the animals are all dead because he can't water them.
Does he have any rabbits?
I don't know.
No, okay.
I don't know.
Well, Mark, don't be mad. Buy the non-kink.
Non-kink, Mark.
Non-kink. Maybe that's, I think we just did our own little survey right there. How many people for kink? How many people for non-kink?
Yes!
Everybody. Okay. I like it. Well, Mark, thanks for writing into the show, man. I know that you watch a lot and you always have some great comments, so keep them coming.
For sure.
Let's see. We got one more here. I've got a good one. This one comes from a college basketball coach, a future Hall of Famer, Tony. Do you know who that might be?
Who?
It is Tom Izzo from Michigan State.
I love Tom Izzo.
He wrote in.
You know what? I can't remember what year, right? Spokane hosted the first round of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
And Michigan State was one of the teams that I was super excited about because I'd kind of followed him that season. And Izzo's a character, right? He's kind of an old school throwback.
Yeah, he's fun to watch, and he always has a really good team by the time, the big dance comes along, right?
He's one of those fiery, old school kind of coaches. What's he mad about? He's mad all the time, but whatever.
Yeah, so he's a little upset. He says, hey, boys, great show. Love being able to catch you guys while I'm on the road. He says that he's mad because they lost their home opener the other night, just a couple nights ago.
Don't those big college teams, don't they play like next to like nobodies of like lower division?
Usually, yeah, it's almost like one of those games where it's, somebody from a way lower, lesser conference, as far as, power or whatever. But they lost to James Madison in overtime. So it was a really close game. They went into overtime, and he says, we just couldn't shut them out, and we lost 79-76. So tough one against James Madison.
That hurts.
He says here, keep up the great work, guys. We'll get it straightened out, and we'll be back in the win column soon. So,
okay.
There you go.
All right, Izzo. Speaking of like old school tough coaches, I think we would do justice for like huge college hoops fans to pay a little homage to Bobby Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, kind of started the trend. I don't know if it ever became a trend, but he might be the only coach that famous scene where he throws the chair across the basketball floor.
Yeah.
He was old school. And, I've read some books on like Bill Parcells, who I'm a big fan of as far as football coaching. And he, at one point, like he was at Army and, coaching football, and Bob Knight was there. And like, you can just get a sense when you think about like Bill Parcells, Bobby Knight, just that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. In some aspects, like we have gone more to like relationships, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But
Sure.
I think there's an aspect of discipline where that old school kind of still comes into play, as long as that's a fine line, right? You're not
still got the grit of the the work hard and go out there and just
yeah. So here's tipping our hat to you, Bobby Knight.
Yeah. I was watching some quick video clip the other night where they bring him out on the court and the fans are cheering. It was kind of like, I don't, you have a lot of the previous players there and stuff like that, and they brought him out to center court and a bunch of guys, giving him hugs and all that stuff. So it was kind of cool to see.
Yep, pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
Okay.
Well,
hey, I think
are you mad about something before we, we're still in I'm mad. So what are you mad about? Anything?
I was trying to think about it today.
You feeling pretty good, huh?
I think Terry kind of made me a little mad about my mustache and a certain anatomical part of your body that grows hair. But I guess that's I'm mad.
Well, that's fine. If you want to be, you guys can be mad at each other, I guess.
I guess so.